Hi everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel where you can find videos that will make math more fun and easy for you to become winner in numbers, winner in life. Hi! Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is CARPIO, a math teacher and a coach, and I do math tutorial in my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button found below and hit the notification bell for you to be notified every time I upload new videos. Don't forget also to like, share, comment, and suggest topics for my next videos for you to get a chance of a shout out in my next video. Gracias! Going back to our topic for this video, I will be presenting to you how to find numbers that are divisible by 4, 7, 8, 11, or 12. This is the second part of the two-part video. If you have not watched the first part, kindly check it out there or click the given link on the description box below. As a review, a number is divisible by another number if after dividing a number by another number, the quotient has a remainder of 0. For example, when 10 is divided by 2, the quotient is 5 and a remainder of 0. Then 10 is divisible by 2. Aside from 2, 10 is also divisible by 1, 5, and 10. The divisibility test or divisibility rules can help us identify if a number is divisible by another number without doing so much computations. So let us begin with divisibility test by 4. According to the rule, a number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4 or it ends with 2 zeros. Meaning to say that the last two digits are the determining factor if a number is divisible by 4 or not. The last two digits must be 0 or they must be divisible by 4 for the number to be divisible by 4. So let's take the following examples. So let us identify whether the following numbers are divisible by 4 or not. So let us have example number 1. 45,600 is divisible by 4 because it ends with 2 zeros or the last two digits are zeros. So this is a check. Number 2. 17,908. The last two digits are 0 and 8, which form a number 8. Since 8 is divisible by 4, so meaning to say that 17,908 is divisible by 4. So this is also a check. Finally, the number 3, 25,621. The last two digits are 2 and 1 to form a number 21. Since 21 is not divisible by 4, so automatically the number 25,621 is not divisible by 4. So this is an X. Let's proceed to the divisibility test by 7. It says here, to test if a number is divisible by 7, double the last digit of the number, then subtract it from the number formed by the remaining digits, and if the difference is 0 or divisible by 7, then the original number is divisible by 7. So for us to understand the rule for divisibility test by 7, we have to take the 3 examples. So let us have sample number 1, 595. According to the rule, the first step for us to identify whether a number is divisible by 7 or not we have to take the last digit. For this case, example number 1, the last digit is 5. So we have 5 as the last digit in the number 595. And then, we have to double it. So in other words, we have to multiply it by 2 to give us 10. And then afterwards, whatever is the product, we have to subtract it from the number formed by the remaining digits. And the remaining digits are 5 and 9. This 5 and 9 to form 59. So we have 59 minus 10 to give us 49. Since 49 is divisible by 7, then 595 is divisible by 7. So this is a check. Now let's go to number 2, 972. The last digit is 2. So you have 2 times 2 to give us 4. And then we have to subtract 4 from the number formed by the remaining digits. The remaining digits are 9 and 7 to form the number 97. So 97 minus 4 will give us 93. And we have to determine whether 93 is divisible by 7 or not. But since 93 is still a big number, we cannot determine immediately whether it is divisible by 7 or not. What we can do is to repeat the same procedure as what we did earlier to 93. So, we have to take the last digit, 3. So, we have to double it. 2 times 3 is 6. And then the remaining digit is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. And then we have to test whether 3 is divisible by 7 or not. Since 3 is not divisible by 7, therefore 972 is not divisible by 7. Then finally, we have to test 1386 whether it is divisible by 7 or not. We have to take the last digit, which is 6. 6 times 2, since we have to double it, will give us 12. So, the remaining digits are 1, 3, and 8 to form 138. So, we have to subtract 138 minus 12 to give us 126. Still, 126 is a big number for us to determine immediately whether 126 is divisible by 7 or not. What we can do is to repeat the same procedure. We have to take the last digit, which is 6, and then double it. So times 2 will give us 12. The remaining digits in 126 after taking away the 6 is 12. So 12 minus 12 will be 0. Since according to the rule, if the difference is 0 or divisible by 7, meaning to say 1386 is divisible by 7. So this is a check. Now let's proceed to divisibility test by 8. In here, it is said that a number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last 3 digits is divisible by 8 or it ends with 3 zeros. So it is almost similar to divisibility test by 4, in which by 4 we have to take the last 2 digits. If the last 2 digits are all zeros or it is divisible by 4, the original number will be divisible by 4. But for 8, we have to take the last 3 digits. If the last 3 digits are all zeros, or if the number formed by the last 3 digits is divisible by 8, then the whole number or the original number is divisible by 8. So let us take example number 1. 698,000. In 698,000, the last 3 digits are all zeros. So automatically, the 698,000 is divisible by 8 because it ends with 3 zeros. Next, number 2, 12,016. The last 3 digits to form a number 16. And 16 is divisible by 8. So automatically, the 12,016 is divisible by 8. So this is a check. Now let's have the last number, 31,481. The last three digits are 4, 8, and 1 to form a number 481. 481, when we divide it by 8, will give us a quotient of 60, but with a remainder of 1. So therefore, 31,481 is not divisible by 8. So this is an X. Now let's proceed to the next number. This time, divisibility test by 11. It says here, a number is divisible by 11 if the difference of the alternating sum of the digits of the number is 0 or divisible by 11. So let us take the following examples for us to understand the divisibility test by 11, or the rule for us to determine immediately if the number is divisible by 11 or not. So let us have example number 1, 671. According to the rule, we have to add the alternate digits. So in here, we have to add 6 and 1 to give us 7. We have to do also with 7 with its alternate digits. But the problem is, we don't have any more other digits to add with 7. So meaning to say, 7 will remain as 7. And then we have to get the difference between the two. 7 minus 7 will give us 0. Since according to the rule, if the difference is 0, so meaning to say that the original number is divisible by 11. So 671 is divisible by 11. So this is a check. So let us have example number 2. 103,125. We have to add the alternate digits. So we'll start with 1 plus 3 plus 2. So we have to add this. 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 2 is 6. We have to do also with the other digits. 0 plus 1 plus 5 is also 6. And then we have to get the difference between the two sums. So 6 minus 6 is 0. The difference is 0. So meaning to say that 103,125 is divisible by 11. So this is also a check. And then finally, we have 6,852. So we will add 6 and 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. 8 plus 2, we have 10. And then we have to get the difference between the two sums. 11 minus 10 will give us 1. 1 is not divisible by 11. So meaning to say that 6,852 is not divisible by 11. So this is an X. And finally, we will proceed to the divisibility test by 12. It says here, a number is divisible by 12 if it is divisible both by 3 and by 4. So meaning to say that if a number is not divisible by either 3 or 4 or both, automatically the number is not divisible by 12. So let us have example number 1, 936. So we have to identify first whether 936 is divisible by 3. According to the divisibility rule by 3, a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of all its digits is divisible by 3. So we have to add 9 plus 3 plus 6. 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 6 is 18. And 18 is divisible by 3. So therefore, 936 is divisible by 3. So this is a check. Now, how about by 4? According to the rule, a number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4. The last two digits in the number 936 are 3 and 6 to form 36. And 36 is divisible by 4. So, meaning to say that 936 is divisible by 4. So this is also a check. So since 936 is divisible both by 3 and by 4, so automatically the number 936 is divisible by 12. Now let's proceed to number 2, 7,556. So we have to add 7 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 plus 6 is 23. And 23 is not divisible by 3. So this is an X. Let's proceed to divisibility by 4. Is the number divisible by 4? We have to look at the last two digits. The last two digits are 5 and 6 to form a number 56. And 56 is divisible by 4. So this is a check for 4. But since 7,556 is not divisible by 3, so automatically the number is not divisible also by 12. So this is an X for 12. And finally, we have 12,036. So we have to add all the digits 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 to give us 12. And 12 is divisible by 3. So this is a check for 3. Then, we have to identify whether 12,036 is divisible by 4 or not. Since the last two digits are 3 and 6 to form a number 36, and 36 is divisible by 4, so meaning to say that 12,036 is divisible by 4. And since 12,036 is divisible both by 3 and by 4, so automatically 12,036 is also divisible by 12. So this is also a check for 12. So there you have it, how to find whether a given number is divisible by 4, 7, 8, 11, or 12. So this time, it is your turn to answer the following exercises. All you have to do is to answer the following questions. If you are done answering the following questions, you may post your answer on the comment section below using the tag Divisibility Test Part 2. So the following questions are: what is the smallest non-zero number that is divisible by 4, 8, and 12? And number 2, after 77, what is the next number divisible by both 7 and 11? So I hope that you have learned and enjoyed watching this video. See you again on my next video. Thank you!